my name's Cassie.
Hi.
I'm your nurse today.
Cool.
I'm just going to talk to you for about 10 minutes about the difficulty you've been having concentrating lately. Is that correct?
Yes, that's a major problem.
Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about your sleeping patterns. I don't want to lecture you because I'm sure you don't need to hear that you need to get more sleep. I know you're really busy. You're a full-time student and a bartender, correct?
True.
Okay, and so sleep's probably not very high on your list of priorities, but I just want to make sure you are aware how important sleep is for your performance as a student and at work.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so can you just tell me a little bit about your normal sleeping schedule and how many hours you get a night and stuff like that?
Well, I'm in class basically all day from about 8 to maybe 3, 4-ish. And then I go home, try and get some homework done, and then I work from about 6 to like 2 in the morning.
Okay.
Bar closes at 2. I get back home about 3, and then I'm in bed till basically the next day.
Okay.
So I'm up at about 8.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a solid 5 hours.
5 hours per night, you'd say? Okay. Do you feel tired a lot?
Definitely. This is my
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
4th cup of coffee today. I'm not
Fourth,
not
and
too sure.
it's like 1 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say you would normally drink about that much coffee a
At
day?
least.
At least?
At least.
Okay. And does that usually help? Like, does it make you concentrate more? Does it give you, like, the jitters and...
Well, when the semester started, it helped a lot.
Okay.
Just a few cups, but I think I'm building up a tolerance maybe because I can drink about 5 cups and just get by on the day.
Okay, wow. Okay, that's a lot of coffee, so we'll talk about that later. So can you tell me what's keeping you from putting sleep as more of a priority? Is it just because you're so busy?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't have time. I mean, grad school is really taking its toll on me, and then I need to. It's not like I can stop working because I got to pay for grad school and all that good stuff. But
okay, so as of right now, on a motivation scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not very motivated, 10 being like I feel like I should change, I should get more sleep. Where would you say you are?
I'm about like a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if you decided to make the change, how confident are you that you could keep on that same pattern and try to get more sleep?
Like, how confident am I in getting more sleep?
Like, if you decided that you wanted to put sleep as a higher priority and get more sleep every night, do you think you could consistently do it, or do you think that you would just end up...
Definitely.
Yeah? Okay.
I could always use more sleep.
Okay.
So.
That's good. So I think that it might be a good idea for us to kind of make a list of pros and cons, like pros of not changing your sleeping patterns and maybe some cons of that you can see. So I thought of some pros, maybe you can add to this. So if you're not changing your sleeping patterns, you're going to have more time during the day because you're not sleeping as much. You're going to have more time for work, so you're going to be making more money. Can you think of anything else?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
All right. Yeah, I mean, those are really the only pros I can see as well because there's not much good that comes out of an exhausted student or a bartender. So what about some cons? I know that you're tired all the time, like your academic performance is probably suffering, you're having a hard time concentrating, you're drinking a lot of coffee, which is not so great for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you can see?
Bad things?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. You hit the nail right on the head there.
Okay, but you can see that there's a lot more cons than pros to keeping your sleep cycle the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So I can see here that the doctor made a note that you had some questions about Ritalin and you're possibly wanting to get a prescription for that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
I mean, I've been talking to a bunch of other like older students than me at school, and they like some of them work full-time jobs just like me, and they're in the same boat, and they've been taking Ritalin. They said that it helps a lot. So I mean, if it helps for them, I mean, I thought I'd give it a shot. Ask the doctor, kind of just what he thinks about it, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, but you're not diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So can you tell me some possible, I know you think it'll help you concentrate and you can see the pros, but can you come up with some cons maybe of doing that?
Wow. Hard question. Maybe kind of, I'd maybe probably become dependent on it, but I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm. It's really easy to become dependent on something like that because
Mm-hmm.
it might work really well for you,
Mm-hmm.
but since you're not using it to treat a medical diagnosis, that can also be kind of dangerous.
Right.
So we like to avoid that, at all costs. So I think that it might be a really good idea for you to try to just get some more sleep and work on that schedule, and we can reassess in a month or so and see how you're doing. But I think a good place to start would be to make a goal together about getting you on the right track as far as getting more sleep and maybe decreasing the coffee, so we can avoid you taking Ritalin and see if we can make some positive changes that way. Does that sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay, so can you tell me what you think is reasonable for you to get, like, every night of sleep? Like, maximum, do you think you could maybe get 7 or 8 hours?
Possibly.
Okay.
I mean, I'd have to manage my time a lot better with regards to
Right. But you
studies.
think you could do that?
I think I could try. I don't see why not.
Okay. So you're starting to see maybe the importance of getting more sleep?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
That's really good. So what I was thinking is maybe during the weekday, I know it's hard, but maybe to get an average of 7 hours a night, and then on the weekends, hopefully we can get you up to 8, which is what you should be getting per night, just to start with.
Mm-hmm.
And right now it looks like you're getting probably, around 35 to 40 hours of sleep a night. So we want to increase that as much as possible because it's not very much. So maybe shoot for between 45 and 47 hours a week. I think you can maybe keep track of that by keeping like a sleep diary or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think that we have our goal is to get an average of 7 hours a night during the week, 8 hours of sleep on the weekends, and we're going to maybe decrease coffee to 2 cups a day. You can add
2 big cups or
2 cups,
2 cups.
2 servings, 8 ounces, 12 ounces. What do you think?
I mean, I can give it a try and
Okay.
see how.
Why don't you try that? And you can also
Yeah.
incorporate some like black or green tea because that has caffeine in it. It might help a little bit. Tea, good.
It's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. I agree. Is there any time during the day that you could allow yourself just to, lay on the couch for a few minutes or close your eyes?
Probably after class before I go to work, but
Okay.
that's usually when I try to get some studying done. But I could definitely try.
Okay, I think that would be really helpful too, just to close your eyes for a little bit every day. And then, keep that sleep diary and make sure you're really trying to get as much sleep as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we should reassess. You should come back in a month and we should just talk about how it's been going for you and stuff. Does that sound okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So I feel like you have kind of a better perspective on how important sleep is, yeah?
You could say that.
Okay. So I want to ask you now, after we've talked about it and made kind of a plan and a goal, are you more motivated to make those changes?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were a 3 out of 10 before. Are you any higher now?
Maybe like a 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I think that's a good start. And you feel like if you are a 6 or 7 to motivate yourself to change, you could probably stick to it, and you're confident you can stay in that pattern.
I mean, if it's making me feel better,
Right.
and like if I get better sleep and I can concentrate more, then it's something I
think
definitely
it will really
stick
help
to.
you concentrate better. you know, always good to take a natural route than to get a prescription that you might not necessarily need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that we're all finished up. Do you have any other questions?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, then I will see you in a month, and good luck.
Months. Awesome.
Yeah. Changing your sleep schedule, and I hope that you are able to concentrate better.
I hope so.
Okay. All right. I'll see you
Thank
later.
you.
You're welcome.